Hello, this is Tayu, your emotional support animal. How are y'all doing? Hi there, Lankari. Congrats on being first. Hey there, Momo.pog. How are you doing? Moon. Egg. Hello. Metallics, thank you for being here. Midas, thank you for being here too. And Saribot, thank you for being here as well. So. I have no idea how today is gonna go. Yeah, today, like I said in certain places, my health hasn't been great, and also, there have been some unfortunate things going on, which might be part of the reason why my health has taken a hit again. So, I don't know. I'm basically here because I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to really tackle the subject in like a very intense way in this format. I don't think, especially for me, it's probably not gonna work because I can't really totally like immerse myself in the self-therapeutic aspect of this whole thing, right? Because I gotta pay attention to chat and stuff. Yeah, hi there, Siva, how are you doing? Switched off my PC, forgetting about Introspective Art, just turned it back on. Well, welcome back. Oh, wait. Moon, you got brain juices. Is that good? I had to switch to PC, welcome back. I just raised my hand, but you couldn't see it. So, in case anyone hasn't heard it yet, content warning? Death. Content warning, death and stuff. Scully, hi. Got a 3.5-hour car drive ahead of me, but I'm here anyway for a bit. Aw, thank you for dropping by. And yeah, please do shave. Shave is important. So yeah, on Tuesday, I got the news that my grandfather, I guess, was on his deathbed, basically. And you know, it's not like I was super close to him or anything, but I was closer to him than I was, to any other grandfather I've had before. So that's something. Yeah. And yeah, I basically dropped everything and went to go spend time with my family, with, whatever family is relevant to it, like, it's not, to explain, he's not really my grandfather, but he's the father of my mother's partner. Switching to PC. Okay, hi there, Chip. How are you doing? And yeah. Message. Hi, and Richard. Meow. Oh, Papa. I'm in a train. No phone battery. Have a lovely day. Goodbye. Aw. Thank you for dropping by. Brighter shores ahead, therefore, good travels or something, I don't know. I tried. I never played the Dark Souls game, so I don't know what you really have access to in it. So, yeah. I don't know if anyone remembers from last time. I I don't know if it was last time. At some point recently, I mentioned my grandfather. Well, you know, I like to call him my replacement grandfather. Because, you know, I only ever had one. And then he died, like, a bunch of years ago. But, yeah. I was thinking yesterday about how everyone gives a slight laugh at the end of the dialogue in Dark Souls. I really like that. You know, they're having a good time. You'll love to see it. But yeah. Man, when I wouldn't say that, yeah. You know, some people laugh maniacally to cope. Anyway. What the hell was I saying? So, yeah, I went to, see my mom and her partner. And, you know, my mom, she, I got to see her in the aftermath of a big ol' crisis. 'Cause she got, I don't know if I need to get into that. But, yeah. Yeah. I'll put it like this. I saw what a panic attack, what a trigger, what a post-traumatic trigger can do to a person. So, yeah. That is something that happened. And also, man, her partner, I generally refer to him as him because, like, in German, it's really hard to do, like, gender-neutral pronouns. But, yeah. I should be saying they or it. I think they prefer that. But, yeah, it also makes it really confusing because I generally talk about them both as a unit. So it's like, when I'm referring to they, what do I mean? Do I mean both of them or just them? You know? One of those things. But yeah, I don't think in my whole life I've ever seen as much crying as I have in that moment. Not in that moment, but like across that like roughly 48 hours. It's pretty amazing. Like, it really brought into perspective like how... Hi there, Dami. How my own biological family, hello, has a really hard time, hello, like expressing emotion. Because like when I was, okay, to be fair, I didn't see my sisters when they were still coping with the death of my father. But, you know, I feel like, you know, this funeral is gonna be a lot more tearful. And like, you know, I don't know. Yeah, it really brings in perspective, like, yeah, this is why I have a hard time really expressing and accessing my emotions. Because, you know, I woke up I grew up in an environment where it's like difficult. Hi the Commodore, how are you doing? So yeah. And then and then because that wasn't enough, on my last day there on Thursday, we ate some food that my mom cooked. It was vegan meatballs, and you know, they were they had a pretty good amount of pepper in them, which I think is the main reason, hi there Golan, which I think is the main reason why at the... I just watch a day currently busy with other things. No worries, no worries. In the night from Thursday to Friday, I woke up once again with those upper abdomen pains. And, you know, because I was so sure that those were caused by, like, you know, my sesame oil allergy, which, you know, I've since cut sesame oil out of, you know, my life. Friendship ended with sesame oil. I figured there would be no more reason for this to happen. So I was like, wait, what if my mom, you know, in all her stress, didn't pay attention to the ingredients and there was like a huge amount of sesame in there? What if I'm going to die right now? And that is how I called an actual full-on ambulance. Because I thought I was going to die. Because, like, I was in a cold sweat, which I don't think I've ever experienced before. You know, for all my anxieties and stuff, I don't think I've ever had, like, real strong cold sweat or anything. But, you know, I think I had a cold sweat because I had a panic attack because of that. So, needless to say, there's a reason why, once again, my health is not the best right now. Anyway, how are you all doing? Oh boy. Yeah. Today is not a chill one. But, I mean, I don't know. It's gonna have to be okay. Okay, Golan, thank you for the love. I need to go grab my bottle, because I didn't actually bring it. It's right here. Okay, hello. Thought I left it in the kitchen, but it was right here. My bad. Don't want to say how I'm doing, but it's similar to tell you. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh dear. I've been conjuring stories in my head, thinking particularly about the Zell Kingdom from Chrono Trigger. I propose of nothing, of course. That just happens. I started playing Octopath Traveler, and it's a weird-ass game. It is so weird. Like, they had like an idea there, but like the way they went about it, like, it just makes it so hard to really get immersed in it, because like you have all these functions, and these functions just make everything so weird. And also, you know, above all, the frickin', what's it called, reputation system, where like, you know every character in that game has like this particular skill regarding their interactions with NPCs, and their skills like, you know, challenging someone to a duel, or like flirting with them to make them follow along so you can summon them in battle, and and stuff like that. And if you fail with certain ones often enough, your reputation suffers and you have to pay money to get your reputation back up. I was like, you know, I'm just gonna save scum this shit, right? Like, you do realize that. So you know, that doesn't really help the immersion. Not to mention the fact that, like, you know, you have this freaking badass warrior who, you know, okay, maybe he starts back at level 1 because, like, you know, he's been inactive for so long, sure. But then, you know, he's still super badass and takes on all these bandits and stuff. But then he returns to his village, and you get into a duel with like a freaking cow hand. Is that what it's called? Like cow dude, a cow dude who throws manure, and he is so powerful. He's way stronger than this warrior player character. It's like, what is going on here? A fireman, yes. A cow's hand, yes. A disembodied cow's hand. Ranch hand, or yeah. Never underestimate the power of the fireman. But why didn't he go take on those freaking bandits? Why did this 16-year-old merchant, not even yet merchant girl, take on the pirates when, like, her parents are super powerful badasses? Like, ew. Such a weird game, such a weird game. Anyway, hello. And yeah, this reminds me of, like, you know, it's hard to try to take all this stuff like as seriously as I should, but on the other hand, it's like, you know, I'm a little, yeah, I have a hard time like really talking to people about my issues, which sometimes causes issues in itself. Like, you know, like I've had people reach out to me being like, man, I always come to you to share my my troubles and stuff, and you don't share anything of me, of yourself. You don't share anything about yourself. So is this really like a true friendship we have, or are you just like, you know, I don't know, it's yeah, it can be an issue too. Like, you know, you don't usually think about that, but it can be an issue if people don't feel like you're also giving, you know, quote unquote burdening them with your own stuff, because like the connection goes both ways, right? And yeah, but like I said, like in my family, it's just something that I never quite learned. And like even, you know, my father, like when my father got the call that his brother died, you know, I will never forget that. I was like on the other on the other side of the apartment with like a corridor between us while he was in the living room. It was like in a big old, you know, I could barely hear him, but you know, he was on the phone, he got a call, and we were like, and I could hear like, is something up? I feel like something is up. And then he made his own call to his other leftover brother, and he was like, the brother made some joke that obviously I didn't hear, and he was like, no, but seriously, this is serious, deathly serious. Our brother is dead. It's like, even in that situation, he's like, yeah, yeah. Jokes, right? Gotta make jokes. And I was like, yeah. Anyway, hello. I don't know what the subject today is gonna be. Like, it feels like it should be death. I don't know if I can really tackle it like that, but also I don't know if y'all want to tackle it like this, because like this is a big one, and like, you know, and we can approach this subject from like whatever angle you want. Like, you know, we can just make it be about like change, or about saying farewell or something. Whatever seems right to y'all, we can make it a discussion. Suba, hang on. First of all, I'm supposed to hydrate. And stretch. Do you remember a few Sundays ago when you had the theme nostalgia? Yes. What about it? What about it, Suba? I want to say so many things, but you gotta trust me on this, Mr. Go. Play Disco Elysium. Everything you're saying just makes me want to recommend it more. Yeah, I feel like... I don't know. In what format should I play it? I could stream it, which I don't think I'm gonna do. It's pretty long, and yeah, if anything, I would do it like as a pre-recorded let's play, or more, or just I'm gonna play it on my own, which I don't know, might be the best, because like, I don't know, it's also a pretty political game. There's this meme of like positive reviews of Disco Elysium, it's it's socialist, what was it, propaganda, and then the negative ones are it's socialist propaganda. So it's like, I don't know. I was thinking about that too. A certain review I watched talked about Yeek saying that indie devs really seem to want to put a bunch of stuff in their RPGs and it sometimes gets a bit cluttered. Yeah, clutter is definitely a thing in this game. I still want some old RPG remade in its design environment style. Definitely. Like freaking the Pokemon remakes and stuff. Among other things. I've been doing quite decently. Nice. Been starting to play IDV rank again. I'm having fun with a new character, Meteorologist, who has the most fun kit in game because you can either shove people away with the wind, ride on a cloud, or heal yourself in the rain. Oh, that sounds really cool, actually. Never underestimate the power of the farmhand. Indeed. And Twilight Princess, because someone's got to run the farm. And the farm is very big, so if someone is running that, and you know, they're very strong. Wrangling Goats really does build you up for saving the world from shadow people. Can attest to that, yes. I feel like sometimes it comes off as that masculine stoicism thing, but it's definitely not that. I want to get better at being open, though. It's not necessarily just masculine stoicism. I think just our parents had parents who just, you know, never really learned to process their emotions and express them and talk about them and stuff. And then, you know, that made our parents also pretty bad at that, probably, most likely. And, you know, yeah. And thus we gotta try our best to relearn that if it wasn't taught to us by our parents. I feel like quoting anime and video games can be kind of silly, but there's a scene in Guilty Gear X where Kai tells Dizzy we're all a burden on others at times to coax her out of living hidden away in the forest, and that shit really opened my eyes. We're all a burden on others at times. I feel like, that's there are better ways to put that, but yeah. I don't know, I feel like you could put that in a way where it's like, you know, even if you're a burden on others, it's not necessarily like a burden. It's not like, you know, you're not something someone has to deal with. You're someone who gets to occupy space. And, you know, who is allowed to exist and make connections with others. And that involves sometimes having other people rely on you, which is the most natural human thing. Like the very first thing we do when we enter into this world is just scream because we're helpless, you know? I just have trouble asking for help with a lot of stuff, so I'm just like, an actual real squeaky noisy. I feel that. Not to make light of it, but if I died and someone made the deathly serious joke, I think I would also laugh from beyond the grave. That is very fair, yeah. This is okay for me, but also tell you, when you made the theme nostalgia a few weeks ago, it's really applicable for this week. Oh. The drawing you made for nostalgia, it stuck with me for this week. Oh, really? Oh. How so, if you'd like to say? Disco Elysium is a lot of text. There's a narrator and it's very well written, but I don't think it streams poorly, but 70% of the game is reading, yeah. And also, yeah, it's gonna be very slow trotting through it if I also keep pausing to read chat and stuff, and yeah, I think if anything I'm gonna make it a let's play. But more likely, probably just, yeah, I'm gonna play it on my own time. I am very interested in it, like it's super interesting, also like could be very relevant for like content creation, because it has this interesting thing where like emotions are basically treated as characters, and you know, basically it's Inside Out for adults. Yep. That is my story and I'm sticking to it. I know I've said this many times, but dealing with existential issues and contemplating life, death, and everything in between just makes it such an experience. I'd recommend playing it on your own, by the way. Okay. Well, very well then. It's also a political game, but I think it's like, it actually discusses politics, if it makes sense. But yeah, I mean, for a lot of people, even just entertaining the possibility that something is not black and white in the way that they want it to be is political enough to get outraged. So yeah, I don't think I necessarily want that on my channels. Meteorologist is also interesting because you actually actively need to draw your abilities with the height, length, and the amount of turns, changing the strength of each skill. Oh. I can say though, Moon is a game that probably doesn't stream very well as much as I'd like to see it. Well, darn. Alright. So, what shall today's subject be? What do you guys think? How do you want to approach this topic? The general subject of, well, death and all that it entails. I mean, you know, you have the Death Tarot card, which just stands for change. So in the broadest sense, we could make it about that. That is totally fair. But yeah, what do you guys think? How do we do? How do we do with a drunken sailor? Nope. Change sounds good. It's more open to interpretation. Yeah, definitely. Anyone else? Death could also be like death of a past self. That one post that's like about relationships and watching who someone used to be die in both a good and bad way. Yeah. Early in the morning. What? Oh, right. Right. That is what we shall do. Wait, that is when we shall do something or other with a drunken sailor. Yes. I mean, yeah, death. I think death of past self, that's basically like, you know, the reason why change is so associated with death. Basically, every change is a form of death because, you know, freaking entropy, right? Entropy cannot just be reversed. Every change is something that cannot be undone. At the very least, like, even if you can set something back to the position it was before, it's still, you still can't undo the fact that it was in that other position once. So, yeah. I think that's also probably a good way to look at death, you know, it's just change. Just like every other. It's just, you know, some change is more permanent than others. That is what makes death so intense, is that it's, you know, it's a very big change to something that might be very close to you in a way that is absolutely, yeah, absolute. Hey there, Snowhive, how are you doing? So, alright. Let us proceed then. Currently drawing. Change. Sorry for your loss, Dami and Snowhive. Okay. I don't think there's anyone here who hasn't been here for Introspective Art yet. Introspective Art yet? Pronunciation? No! No! So I don't think I'm gonna need to re-explain everything. So, let us go. Just gonna grab my screen mirror real quick. Loss can be a related theme as well, I think. Yeah, does anyone want to change it to loss? We decided on change, I hadn't noticed. I mean, if y'all really want to change it to loss, that is also possible. But, yeah. I think change might be the most approachable one. Don't draw the meme, don't draw the meme, don't draw the meme. What? Oh, loss, of course. Some file in the game I played likely became corrupted, not even restart fixed it. No. Tim Buckley really ruined that word for the foreseeable future, didn't he? Indeed. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't Tim Buckley himself. He just made a very misguided choice. And then the internet was like, I'm gonna destroy this man's whole career. On the other hand, they didn't actually. He's still, last time I checked, still around and kicking and actually improved his art, which that is also a form of change. So if you want to draw Tim Buckley getting better at his art for this subject, then I won't stop you. I will question your choices. But yeah, good thing I'm not chronically online because I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, good. I gotta say, it does seem like his art style improved quite a bit. Gotta hand it to him. Yeah, like, last time I checked, like, you know, last time I heard about him randomly X years ago, I heard that he actually draws his stuff now, instead of just, you know, having this tool set of facial features that he drags and drops. Yeah, anyway. Man, I just had to pause and think about like how extra silly I'm being today, and how extra distracted I'm being. I was like, yeah, it says a lot about how I grieve. Because like, yeah, I think the pepper, assuming that it was the pepper that gave me those stomach aches, I don't think it would have affected me quite that badly if I hadn't been blocking out a lot of stress. Because like, stress really does do a lot to your body, and especially in terms of inflammation, which this is, it really exacerbates, yeah, inflammation. Which says a lot about, you know, my health and stuff, because I struggle a lot with inflammation. Anyway, the countdown has begun. has begun. The countdown has beginneth. Yes. So, change. If anyone has any questions, if anyone doesn't know the process, please do chime in. Raise your hand, ask a question, ask a friend, kiss a homie. So, change. Okay, so... Oh dear. My tablet seems to be struggling again. It got better on its own for a while. But... still not great. So let's make the background color black. And then... Destian, hi! Going to do me a lyric? Hope you have had a fantastic day thus far. Well, maybe not necessarily fantastic, but it does get a little better with you here. Hi! Thank you for the lyric. I hope whatever you're gonna be working on, I assume, it's gonna go well. And, yeah. Time to get cracking on the fantastic day. You know your mission. I'll do my best. Wow. Oh, this looks awesome, actually. Nice. Pretty nice. I'm excited for 3:30 when I get to do a puzzle with my grandmother. Aw, that is so wholesome. A black cat could be hiding there and we wouldn't know, indeed. That is what makes this image exciting. There's a tiny little black cat in there. Oops. Okay, never mind. I tried to unearth the cat, but it resisted. Okay, let's... let us... Painting. No. No, 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 no. Why does it refuse to look like it came like... Why does it refuse to look like it's a light in the distance? And now... Wow. Playing with colors is fun. Okay. Now it looks more like it's supposed to. Hi, Spice, how are you doing? Doing great? I'm glad to hear that. I am doing less than great, but that is okay. That is just... That's just part of it, isn't it? Everything is in a state of flow. I'm working on a tabletop game at the moment, since it has to do with war and stuff. I don't feel like crowdsourcing stuff at the moment. That is fair. I mean, I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, you can do that. Unless someone says that they don't want to hear about this stuff right now. I don't mind. So... Man, sometimes this stuff goes just way too quickly. I guess, you know, once I'm not working with, when I'm just working with colors and stuff, rather than trying to draw figures. But I guess there's also going to be figures. Figures. Go fig yourself. I made it funny. Hey there, Alex Luck. How are you doing? Art time, yeah. I hope you're doing well. Just thinking of heavy weapons to add so I can flesh out vehicles a bit. Only two that need them are technical, civilian vehicle made for war, and a liberated armored vehicle. Oh. What does the bot have my old capitalization? What's up with that database schema? I have no idea. Someone's brought that up before. I guess it probably saves your name from back when you first registered for it or something. To be fair, Twitch API be weird sometimes, but not that weird. Ah, Mango, hello. I hope you're okay too. I would say that I'm okay, yeah. Okay is fair. I can say that without lying. And I'm already basically done, and it's like still half the time left. What else can I do with this? I mean, I guess I don't necessarily need to overdo it. And sometimes I struggle to get everything done on time, and other times it's like, oops, now what do I do? Okay, let us try. This could go into a museum. You could go into a museum. Oh, Battles, hi. Atlas, hello. Sometimes less is more. No real need to add more. Even if it's still telling me if it's good. Yeah. Huh? I mean, you could. It's not that expensive. But yeah, Atlas, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. Is there a way to change where Discord opens after turning on PC? Where Discord opens? Like on which screen, or what? I'm not sure what you're asking about. An app. Oh, like which server it opens in? I have no idea. I guess it's just the last one you were in, right? Although, no. Actually, no, it opens on like the something. I don't know. No idea. Okay. No, there's another part to this. Doing well, waiting for dinner to finish cooking, so just chilling in the meantime. Well, thank you for chilling here. I appreciate that. Ooh, that was kind of nice actually. I left in chat, but when I returned it opened in DMs? Yeah, that's what it does. How do I download more RAM? You go on Google, you type in RAM, and then you save lots and lots of pictures of beautiful horned dudes. Almost essayed with song lyrics. Oh, man, you took unusually long for this one. I am curious to see what you did. Sorry for randomly asking, no worries. I'm glad there's like, you know, people just chatting in chat. You know, when, especially with something like this, you know, I'm worried about just like, you know, scaring people off with like this harsh subject matter and stuff, but yeah. I'm glad you guys are just here and vibing, you know? Yo. Oh, I had Discord since 2019, but when I bought a new laptop, I installed it on it, so I'm an absolute newbie. Oh. No worries, no worries. We all start somewhere. And these apps can function very differently depending on which platform. I'm always searching for stuff in the mobile version. I guess, since I have some time, let's try and pretty this one up a little bit. By the way, there's like 7 minutes left. 7 minutes left on the timer. Is there a way I can do this? By the way, sorry about the ad break. What? Oh dear. Tiffin, thank you so much for the raid. Hello. Oh man, it's so kind of you to raid me. That's like, hello. Oh dear. Oh, bad timing. Bad timing though. Sorry about the ad. Sorry about the ad break. Introspective art, how do you do our art? Yeah. Augers. What? Hi. Blah blah blah. I don't know if anyone can hear me, but hi, this is Tae, your emotional support animal. I'm striving to become a mental health content creator. Yep. Hello. Well, I'm glad you can hear me. Yeah, let me give you a shout out. Oh. I'm so glad to hear that. You can get so much more with these floppy ears.
Okay.
Oh damn.
Mask up.
Got a proper
Starter incision.
proper procedure. Do you even have like hospital background noise? Is that what's going on here? Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Content warning gore. Hang on. Ad break is supposed to end in a few minutes. Just played a loop of YouTube, I see. That is so fun. Okay, so, for anyone who didn't hear, hi. This is Say Your Emotional Support Animal, striving to become a mental health content creator. Yeah, right now we're, doing some introspective art, where we're tackling the subject of change, because the subject of death itself seemed a little rough. But yeah, I had a week. I had a week, so to say. And yeah. It was something. And I'm mostly just here because like I feel like I need to be. And you know, there's been a very consistent pattern of me not feeling like I should stream and then streaming anyway and being very glad I did. So I'm sticking to that. I'm gonna keep doing it and keep doing. Hope you're doing as well as you can do, given what you're going through. I just need to take better care of myself, take some time to actually like process stuff. And I don't know. I guess on on Tuesday I'm gonna do whatever I can to see a doctor and ask them to clear up stuff. Hello. I have the same feelings. Pressing going left is sometimes a struggle, even though I know the moment we're going. I love it. Aw. Hi there, Pop. Hi there, Pops. This is Tei, your emotional support animal. I'm striving to become a mental health content creator. Hello. Am I okay? I'm, well, I am okay-ish. Hi there, everyone. Hey there. Thank you for the raid. Adders, Zuriel, Popcorn, Pops, and Shira. Hello. What a real good name, yeah. Let me give you two a shout out. Man, I really appreciate you guys for rating me so often. That is so sweet of you. What doctor are you going to visit? Just my what's it called? General health doctor. And she's probably going to send me to like a specialist, hopefully to get like my GP. Yes, my gross domestic product. No, wait, never mind. Yeah, my gold point. Making first contact and asking for help is always a really important step. Yeah, I have made contact before, like honestly, like quite often. Just yeah. To be clear, like I'm gonna see a doctor because, well, stressful things have been happening. That was, as you can see in the title, you were supposed to know what you were getting at, but content warning, death and stuff. There was a death in the extended family, and I had to be there for the family, the part of the family that connected me to him. Also say bye to him himself. It was very stressful, and then when I got back home, I once again had a bad flare-up of a gastritis, apparently, like stomach inflammation, and because I couldn't place what it was, I had a whole ass panic attack about it and called like an ambulance. But yeah, it probably turned into like, it probably turned that bad because like it was panic, and probably because I, like I said, stress facilitates inflammation in the body. So, it's gonna intensify all the inflammation that's already there, make it hard for it to go away and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of help, like figuring out like what I can eat and stuff like that, how to still eat the right things and hopefully make it go away long term. And yeah. So yeah. No worries. It's all part of life, isn't it? So, for anyone who is joining anew and hasn't been here for these, this is Introspective Art. I have these sessions every Sunday at this time. Basically, it's interactive. It's an interactive self-therapy art stream. It's not really therapy in the sense that, I'm not a therapist, and, I I cannot be held responsible if, like, you know, I won't be held responsible rather if like things get a little too intense. Like, please take care of yourself and don't push yourself too hard if the subject gets really really gets to you. But yeah, I just took half an hour to try to approach the subject of change, which we decided on a more general approach to the subject of death. So it's, you know, people can approach it in whatever way they want. And yeah, then I hopefully got a few submissions anonymously, and we're going to talk about them. And yeah, if anyone needs like a more detailed explanation, please do ask. I'm happy to explain. Mental health is as important and as real as physical health. I don't understand how they're seen as being so separate. Like, is the brain not a physical part of your body, my dudes? Yeah, I think it might. We tend to have this weird idea that, like, you know, we are just like souls piloting a flesh mech or something. But really, it's just like yourself is just a complex system. What was it called? Like an emergent system, rather. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Like, you're an emergent system arising out of the totality of every part of your body working together. An emergent property of your biology. Exactly, Matt. You get it. You get it. Yeah. And yeah, your brain, just like that. Like, it is harder to grasp, you know, how it works. Like, you pick up ideas all the time and stuff, but, like, you know, just like a PC, you know, you can get stuff going on that like conflicts and messes everything up. And yeah, yeah. Take care of your biology. Thank you so much for the raid again, and yeah, have a good one, and hope to see you again soon. Bye bye. Every time I feel down, everyone tells me I can't be sad. I'm a man. I have to push through. That is so fucked up. Like, being sad and stuff and needing support, that is just the most human thing. And honestly, like, just look at freaking One Piece. Like, you don't see so much crying anywhere as you see in One Piece. And One Piece is just the manliest man thing there is. Oh dear. Oh, my voice. Hang on, did I miss anything? Ah. I just saw Shirava being like, wait, nope, it's not just Shirava. There's Popcorn Raid, get popped, but also like these two being like, furry raid. Okay, so they do that sometimes. Yeah. Well, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Okay, I got one submission. So Moon, are you out there? I saw you earlier, but I am not seeing you yet in the submissions. I don't know if you left us. Wait, did I download it? I don't remember. I did. Okay. Ah, done? Okay, good. 2 submissions then. Alright. number 1. So, wa. I guess you approached it from a similar angle. And there's the change of a person disappearing. These two people who are very close, holding hands, are in this thought bubble, and yeah, one of them is just disappearing into the void, apparently. I don't know if maybe that's supposed to be hair, actually, but it looks like they're disappearing into the black, and then they this togetherness, it just goes up, it's just gone one day. Maybe it's like, you know, they're daydreaming about it, about what they had with this person, and you know, now all they have is the daydreaming, not the person themselves. And yeah, it's but what really stands out too is like that this is filled with a lot of anger. Like there's tears and stuff, but these tears are very red and coming out of very angry eyes. So makes me wonder, like, why they disappeared, what happened there. And yeah, the pain is very understandable. And I hope one day you can come to terms with it, even if, you know, oftentimes it is just not fair at all. But hi there, Mrs. Suck. Yeah. I'm not sure what else to say. Hi there, Slip. Thank you for the hydrate. Good evening. How is the goat? The goat could be doing better. So, I hope you're well too. Oh god, I'm sorry, I can't really think of anything else to say. Like, you're not well, darn. Sorry to hear that. Big hugs to you, man. I still have your emotes, I'm so sorry for your loss. Aw. So pissed off right now? Aw, what's wrong? Yeah, I don't know. What do I want to say? I started saying, like, sometimes it isn't fair, but what else is there to say? Sometimes it just really isn't fair. But yeah, you can't undo it yet, and you know, being angry about it is only going to hurt yourself. At some point you have to let go, I guess, is all there is to it. Although it's very understandable that, like, you do have those emotions. So, I don't know. I hope you can find some way to let them out and leave them to fly into the ether. Yeah. Now let's see what they had to say about this. Also, Slip, sorry to hear that. That can be very unpleasant. From someone I thought was a close friend to betrayal. Betrayal is so unfortunate because it, like, really it really sticks with you. But, like, it really, it's one of those things that really sticks with you in the sense that, like, it makes it harder to trust in the future. I hope you can find a way to really identify ways to, you know, to tell if someone is truly trustworthy or not, so that you can keep trusting the right people. And just distrust when you see a reason to, so it doesn't consume you and keep you from happiness in the future. I personally let the pets judge. Oh, that is possibly not a bad idea. Like, pets do tend to have pretty good intuition sometimes, from what I hear. So, next one. Oh. So we have the subject of time and reflections. If they can treat a kitten well, they will be very, very good with me. I don't know if kittens are necessarily the best choice, because, like, kittens are just, you know, it's hard to be, to not be, like, charmed by a kitten, you know? They're just so cute. But if it's, like, you know, like a server at a restaurant? Yeah. Oh, you were making a specific joke? Oh, I see. Simple pens and drawings, finally something I can relate. Wait, nope, never mind. Hi there, Infinity, how are you doing? Baba, welcome in. Discord kitten style joke, I think so. So I identified time and change. What else can I see here? Well, it looks like time, like this whole round thing looks like a clock. But and I thought at first it was a clock because, like, this person in there is wielding something that at first looked to me like the hand of a clock. But actually I don't think that's right. But then again, in the bottom there, that kinda looks like a clock and an arrow. Oh, moon, indeed. This one is complex. Are those the same person? I get, like, scene puppets and time vibe with choreography? So, interesting thing that, like, we have two instances of characters being upside down and right side up. In fact, you know what? Let us do this. Let's see what happens now. Yeah, no, those are different people. Oh, these are hands. I just realized. Down there, those seem to be hands. Grabbing her? Grabbing this person? Is this someone who is, like, lost to time? Someone who was taken away? Maybe this is someone the person below, or in this case above, has lost. Sun, I see. Angel Dust. Thank you for the follow. And yeah, same thing like here. Like there's these two figures down in the right, in the bottom right. You can see these two figures reaching out, but there's a barrier between them. Yeah, I get the sense of like people losing others, and you know, just things changing. Like yeah, there's once again, yeah, in the middle left, there's this vague sense of these small figures, like I don't know, it looks like they're running through a field or something. Also, I just realized, yeah, these hanging figures, they seem to be, might be related to death. So, knife. Interesting commentary there. Oh yeah, maybe up there, it looks a bit like a hand holding a blade, thrusting downward or upward, and well, as the case may be, depending on how you hold it. Okay, let's rotate it back around. Nice to meet you too. Oh. It looks quite interesting, yeah, it does. Okay, like those old clocks with small characters moving around. Oh, really, yeah. Okay, let's see what they had to say about this. Oh, this is something extremely personal, very personal. Okay. Around some place during some time, someone particularly close had to leave. However, it was both a good and bad thing. This person went away to someplace better at the time, but things are not the same any longer. No longer do we speak as much, but we used to be close and made things for one another. But they are slowly changing for the worse. They like to say things that make me concerned, so I made a certain promise. One that helped them stray away from certain things. I see. In any case, the actual art in question is of our OCs for a certain anime they liked. I believe it was Land of the Lustrous. Oh. We both made OCs which were based off ourselves. The designs are not similar to us IRL, so don't speculate on that. This art really makes me want to go back to simpler times. Do not console me, I'm not in the mood. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing this. Oh. If you'd like to share more about like what exactly is going on here, I'll be curious to know, but yeah, thank you for this very clear description. I really appreciate that. Oh wait. I have like half a decade of experience in the context of pencil drawings. So yeah. Homemade pizza. Homemade pizza, good. A sweet sentiment. Yeah, I hope this helped you a bit. Tackling it like this. And yeah, those were all the submissions today. And today is gonna be a super short stream because you can already hear in my voice that I'm struggling. So yeah, here is my submission. Well, it's not a submission. It's already here. I don't have to submit it anywhere. But yeah, this is what I drew. What do you guys think? How does it feel? Not a for anyone who newly joined in, this is not about like how good the art is or how much you like it or anything. It's about like it's about expressing something. It's about just sharing like, oh, what does this feel like? What kind of mood do I get from this? What kind of thoughts like come to mind. What kind of a scene does this seem to be? Looks like one of the endings of Metro 2033. Oh. Hi there, Wee, by the way. Feeling of being in the dark and being saved by the light of your life, someone important? Oh. This feels extraterrestrial, interesting. Oh. Hang on, I'm gonna... Hi. Hello. Yeah, I gotta say, I went rather abstract with this one. Like usually I have a clearer idea of why I drew things the way I drew them. But in this case it was, I don't know. I mean, overall I can say pretty clearly. But there are some choices there where it's like, huh. Well, I guess I'll start talking already. If you guys have any more thoughts on it, then please go ahead. Maybe not. The pose of the other person back there seems to be moving away instead. Yeah. Yeah, like... Basically, I approached the subject of death and the other person like moving into the light. And the person down there moving away from them. This is like a farewell. And I guess it's probably like an expression of me, the way I'm feeling right now. You know, with the face in shadow, not really letting anyone see how it feels exactly. Just like, yeah. Just covered. I tried to go for like a... Well, it's not easy to see. I tried to go for like a bit of a spiral. Hi there, Gage, how are you doing? For like a spiral sense with this whole like background stuff. I really wanted to get like some kind of, I don't know, circle stuff in there. Like, yeah. The first thing that came to mind was like a circle. Which, shout out to Guilty as Drive. I see the circle! It was a pretty understandable pain, yeah. You're in pain? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you'll get better soon. But so yeah. The circle in question there is like, I don't know, something about like the circle of death and life. And yeah, like I said, it's like everything is like in a state of constant flow, and a state of like, yeah, like a cycle. Like a cycle. I guess part of it might also be like me turning away from looking at this circle because I'm terrified of death. As it turns out. Which is probably also a big reason why I had that panic attack. So yeah, I think that might be in fact why I have such a hard time like really approaching my feelings on this stuff. But yeah. Okay. Infinity. If you like this, we do these every Sunday. Usually they are not quite this heavy. Sometimes they are, I don't know. But also, yeah, we do like
Hug the Taiju.
Hug. It's not all to be scared of it, but death isn't the end, luckily. I hope so. Yeah. So we're gonna be ending soon. In just a bit. Yeah. I have to look at like how my health develops. I'm a bad artist. I just admire what folks do. Don't worry, no worries. You don't have to participate, but also it's not about like, you know, being a good artist. It's all about just the process of figuring out how to express things. It's just a method of looking closely at something within you.
Pat the good man.
The good man. Yeah. But also this isn't the only thing we do. We have like our other art streams, and we do study streams and other stuff. Yeah, we have a Discord. Indeed. Please join the Discord. And please leave a follow. Please consider joining me on YouTube, where I'm gonna be doing content and stuff eventually. And there. Maybe I can share 1 or 2 on Discord before vanishing in Gmail. Please don't. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Well, let's look for someone to raid. We have a Sagi. We have a Horatius. I think Horatius is gonna be a good one.
Art is subjective. Do not worry about how good or bad your own art is. So long as there is more than yourself to enjoy it, your art is good.
Yes, that is correct. Okay, yeah. We're gonna raid Horatius the Dwarf. He's a actual mental health professional, and like well, not necessarily every, but like mostly on Friday he does like psychology open house where you can like actually ask him heavy questions and stuff. Yeah. He is gonna tell you the answer whether you like to hear it or not. Yeah. Consider. I recommend the Stanley Parable runs on the VOD channel. I recommend a lot of stuff. I've been watching my own Chicory playthrough. It's very chill. Really something nice to have in the background and stuff. But yeah. If you're subscribed, then please copy this raid message. If not, there's also this one. Either way, make yourself heard. Here's a shout out to Horatius the Dwarf. So in case the raid doesn't take you, you know where to go. And yeah, let's do the raid. Hell yeah, dinos, hell yeah. Don't forget to follow, so you can come back here next time when I'm doing something hopefully less depressing. And I hopefully have more energy because my health is better, knock on wood. And yeah. Thank you to everyone who's been here. Thank you so much to everyone who rated. Thank you to everyone who participated, everyone who shared their thoughts. And yeah. Yeah. I don't know when the next stream is gonna be. Hopefully, it should be on Wednesday. Hopefully. Yeah. I assume by then it's and my health is gonna be back up to a workable degree. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna read out now. Take care, everyone, and remember that you're loved. Bye-bye.